Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Greenwich Valley Farm. So, we are seeding, ding. Get courseplay going. Now, I think in theory, fingers crossed, I have got audio and all of that all set up. Okay, I've just been messing around with the noise gate, so it should cut out background noise without me having to go through and post-processing, taking that out, making it a lot simpler. I had it before, but it's just dialing it back in with this setup and mic boom and all of that, because I never really got a chance to do it before properly. Nearest waypoint, it was already on. That is incredibly loud in my eardrums. First waypoint, nearest, and we should fire up. Sound on this thing starting up's awesome. Dial that down a tad. Nearest waypoint. Drive course is still on correct grain. Now, unfortunately, the working width of it, as it says, it's way bigger than it actually is. It's supposed to be 6 meters, but I think because it's still thinking it's close to 8, it's overcalculating it. So there's patches all in the friggin' field like that. So I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I may just bite the bullet, let courseplay do its thing. Yeah, look at that. And then go through and manually fix it and just set it every time 6 meters. Because at this point half the field's almost done, so I might as well do that, right? Anyway, what are we going down here? We've got the Christmas hats. That mod dropped today, being Friday for you guys. Well, no, Monday for you guys, Friday for me. So, Friday. So put that on. Why not? Get in the festive spirit. Neat mod. Kind of cool. And that goes on pretty much, I think, all of the helpers and yourself. Of course, you can't see yourself because there's no third-person camera in this game. Be cool if there was. I probably don't have that because the animations in Farming Simulator are shocking third-person. First-person, they look fantastic, but third-person, oh. Have a look at multiplayer, for example. Alright, I'll drop the plow down and get the pieces. Courseplay always misses. I'm going cab for this, so it's a bit quieter. I love this setup, but if anyone can get rid of that squeak, oh, it's just too much. It's way too much. There's no need for it to be this squeaky. And the older stuff I could kind of get, but this, I find it hard to believe it would sound like this. Sound like a bulldozer moving. A heavy bulldozer moving around. I've heard tracked excavators sound crisper than this as rolling around on their tracks. There probably is a way to fix it, but it's going to take time and going into Audacity to do it. Ain't going to be simple. The corners I really don't care, it's the edges that bother me the most usually. So that's why we'll be this far away, to limit the squeakiness. And as I'm recording this, I really wish I bought a drinking. Just finished my coffee. Oh, 6 more. Let's bump that up to 9. If I can, I think I'm going to go into the XMLs of this and boost the speed up to like 15 miles an hour. It is hella slow, and it being a hydro start, I would imagine this thing would actually, obviously it wouldn't go stupidly quick. It is metal tracks, so they are notoriously slower, but you'd think it would boogie along quite quick in the grand scheme of things. It's not far off 15 miles an hour anyway. Well, it's 1 mile an hour off at 10, so what, 6 miles an hour? No, but that being said, I would imagine the speed is correct. Knowing these guys. Still one of my favourite tractors though, for sure, this. Crawler tractor, of course it's going to be. I don't know if these ever did, but it'd be cool if they come out with a silage blade for it. But then people will be saying, oh, it's a bulldozer. Yeah, it'd be a bulldozer. 100% it'll be a bulldozer. Bulldozer that's just got way more uses. Alrighty. Get these last bits. I think this is the last field that we actually needed to plow up and lime and cultivate and all that good stuff. Which is cool. I think then we're on to literally rip, roar, and planted. Which this field, that field there, they're going to be wheat. I forgot how I set it up. Those two fields going to be something a bit more profitable, I believe. Let's take a look-see. They're going to be oats and then canolas, oats, corn, barley, soybeans, yada yada yada. I should, but I won't. I'm just gonna drive on out of here. Naked, fix that up. Get this out, we've got the lime, we've got the Fergie Grey there, basically for the thumbnail. Honestly, I doubt I'll use it much on here, but predominantly for the thumbnail, just because of the Santa hat. I thought it was kind of cool. So, no, we're not going to be using the Fergie Grey. Some smaller fields on here I could probably use it effectively on, honestly. It does obviously take a while to do anything, but it rips along quite nicely. It's just a bit too small for my liking. Some people love the smaller farm machinery, like 2-3 meter working with stuff. I never have, I never will. Even on Shamrock, where I am using that kind of stuff, the fields are obviously a better size for that. But oh boy, give me some decent working with so I can actually get the job done quicker any day of the week. It's all about working smarter, not harder, and if your stuff is folding up 3 meters, it makes no sense why you can't use it. Actually, I've just seen the speedo is actually pegged out at 15k, so there is realistic speed. I guarantee they've got that speedo legit. Okay. I don't know if I will be able to crank it up, that's the thing. It being a tractor, I don't know how that works with the whole editing in the XMLs for speed and stuff. I tried it with... what was it? I think it was the Leapers before the laptop fried itself that I tried to make faster the wheeled version of that, and it wouldn't. It would not go faster. The cruise control would work and it would go faster there, but the actual physical speed that it would get up to just didn't change. So I'm not too sure how to change that on those. Maybe I'm doing it an old way and it has changed completely. I generally don't know. Okay, let's see what a mess the seed is making. I got a horrible suspicion it's just ruining it. That's weird. It really is. Yeah, it's still doing it. That sucks. Alright, let's see if we've got any contracting jobs we can do. I don't know if we do. I've not been in the game that long to save. Jeez. At least it was quick. Oh, yeah, look at it. All the way around. At least I fixed it there. You can actually really clearly see where it's been. Anyway, contracts. Cultivating. Oh yeah, let's go cultivate that. Oh, well, we could go cultivate with the crawler. Actually, never used that setup. Do I have a tractor kicking around? I got this for the crawler tractor. I think this will look phenomenal behind it. But it will be slow going. I don't have a trailer to haul it. I want to use it, but I don't want to use it at the same time because it's so freaking annoying. Hearing the squeaking. Yeah, I need to turn that down a bit, I think. Could use this. This is a tractor that the farm shouldn't have. It doesn't need it. It's too big. I like the tractor though. I mean, it's one of those where it is too big. And if anyone complained, yeah, it's too big. It's way too big for this map. But I love this tractor. I don't know why. I've always liked. As soon as I saw the TerraTract Axeron, I liked it. I don't know why. It's an interesting tractor. Can't wait for Giants to update it. Hopefully they update it, but it's probably still going to have its issues. No doubt. So what field was it for cultivating? Field 38. Field 4. What's close? Oh, 4's kind of big. 38, 38, 38. I see 31. I wish the field numbering system was actually somewhat easy to follow. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, field 1, 2 up there. 34, 5, 6. Then it kind of just goes everywhere. So like, if it was a block, so the right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just goes down, cascades, and then up, and then down, and then up, and then down. But I think they're going from left to right. It's just a pain in the ass to follow. Yeah, 38's all the way over there, which is a track. Field 4 is literally there, so we could use the crawler and head over there with course plane. Let it do its thing. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? It's not too bad inside the cab. It's outside where it's kind of obnoxious. I wish this thing had beacons and stuff on it. Like, it's got indicators. Why doesn't it have beacons? It's kind of strange. Yeah, it's incredibly slow on the road, but it does have rubber blocks on it, so I can use it on the road. So I've put them on there. It'd be shocking in the field, though. Yeah, it really wouldn't have much grip. But doesn't this look a killer setup? This is the reason I got it. It's the exact reason I got it. Is that a gate there? Let me look. If that's a gate, we could potentially... it is a gate too. If we can go from there... field, and that's... this is our field. There's not going to be a gate there, my guess. And that's the field that we'll probably... well, we'll do. And the only technically way into that, I think, is all the way down here, if memory serves correctly. Yeah, it is too. Yeah, even then it's going to be a track. Okay, I'm going to try something. We'll get... I believe I've got the chieftain on here. I hope I've got the chieftain on here. Loaders. Yes. Olive grey. Olive grey? Jeez, olive green. Black rim, standard low loader. I usually put the boards on. Wheel setup. Standard, no registration. Buy. Yes, okay. TARDIS, teleport that down there because Green Bay will never set up a reset point other than at the shop, which I kind of understand why he didn't. I don't think it's as simple as it used to be. Could be wrong on that one. But it's a royal pain in the ass. Could have just put it in a grass field. Well, to be quite honest, the yard is plenty big enough where you can probably get away with doing it. Oh, T. Teleport over. Now what I'm going to try, I've done it in the past. It may work, it may not work. There's a huge gap in between the boards there, and in between the ramps. So there is potentially enough room where I can drive the crawler up there and have it so it's got the cultivator out the back being pulled along by that. I've done that in the past. It may or may not work. More than likely will not work. And the only reason I'm doing it is because of how slow it is. So for this I really need to be properly lined up. Even for this to work, it's going to need to be like there. Yeah, it's not going to work. Crap. At this point, some of you are probably saying, why don't you use the glass? Yeah, why don't you use the glass? Be life easier, wouldn't it? But it wouldn't be as cool. I mean, you got to get style points, right? If only it was a pintle hitch setup instead of a 3-point, it would have been fine because this would have towed it in theory. Not that I recognise this on game, but we've actually got quite a bit of weight on the arse end right now. So today I'm going to make it my goal to try and be organised for stream. I've already got today's video, well, for today's video, Monday's video recorded, so when I say today I mean like Friday of last week for you guys. Down one more. I always end up turning Tell you what, I hope Greenwich doesn't have to take all of this stuff out, all the brands for PC as well. I know he's going to have to for console. I believe he's been told that he has to, or they aren't actually branded, I'm not sure. I think he just gets away with it for PC. In theory. I don't know. If he has to take him out for PC, just don't update. Simple. I know I won't be. Or I'll be going into the damn texture files, finding them, saving them, and updating if there's anything needed to be updated. Alright, what I was actually going to do is go into here and switch off the show lines. I've had quite a few comments about the GPS on Fergie, on the Fergie even. I'll say the same thing as I do them to you guys if you're questioning that right now. That's actually got a course saved on still. Jeez. Live streams. So I can concentrate on talking to the people in the live stream. I'd rather have this on GPS. Yes, I know it's unrealistic, but it'd keep it in a nice straight line. It's not screwing up the field. It's not going to take me twice as long. It's a case, again, of working smarter, not harder. It's not realistic. No. The only form of GPS you could potentially ever get on these, two variations. One is the one where it has the light bar, where it's literally showing you a margin of error of you being out, so it's got like 4 green LEDs and the rest are red to the left and right. That kind of GPS. Or Simulation for the Nation was the one that actually said about it, and it could work. I don't think it would personally, and that is the Actually hook up. Ah, I didn't realize I had the two SUVs. SUVs? Oh, whatever. Yeah, the one where it's got the little wheel on the side of the steering wheel, and it's like an electric motor that steers the tractor for you. Basically, it's like someone's actually in the cab steering it. I don't think that would work because obviously these aren't powered steering. So I don't think it would have physically have enough force to be able to do that. But if you really wanted to, you could get the one with the lights on it. But the size of the implements this thing would be using, you would never do that. And let's be honest, this thing isn't in the working environment really. Nowadays anyway, for the most part. And maybe some farms still use their old Fergie Grows for stuff. And that'd be good to see. It's something that I get why people do it, but it's always semi-bothered me. You get people that make their tractors all beautiful, they look nice and shiny, better than they were when they come off the production line, and then they just take them to shows. Maybe the odd plough event here and there. They don't work them the same. Take them to fairs so they're driving around. Like, if I had a tractor, yeah, sure, I would love to go to town on it, repaint it, make it look better than showroom, get it steering nice and tight, the hydraulic system's working good on it again. But I'd want to be able to work it too. Take it out to stuff and properly use it. Not sort of wrap it in bubble wrap, I guess. If it got dirty, it got muddy, it got some chips in the paint, I don't care. It's a tractor at the end of the day, it ain't no show car. Makes me laugh when people do that. It's amazing how cheap you can pick these tractors up as well. I always thought they'd be up there in price. They're not bad actually, not bad at all. One day I'll have one. I tell you now, once I've got my driver's license and I've got a vehicle that can tow, possibly a trailer for one, yeah, I'll pick one up. What it'll be, I don't know. I'd love to get a Fergie Grey or a Ford A10, something that's got hydraulics basically, is my criteria. That'd be awesome. Hell, if I could be that lucky and pick up a crawler tractor as well. Oh. Crawler tractor's a bit more pain in the ass because obviously you can't really drive them on the road unless they've got the rubber blocks in, which I don't think many have, if at all. Alrighty. Let's actually make sure that contract's still available. Wouldn't that be a pain if it was gone? Yeah, we'll accept that, as we're already in your field. Made the phone call, yep, we're ready to do it. Get that hooked up. Beautiful. Actually, this field's kind of big. And for this cultivator, it does suit this thing though. Just look at it. Or just look at it. Can't remember the working width on it. It's kind of small. It is going to take a minute. We're probably going to need to refuel this thing. Okay, so course generation F. Oh, that is a huge field. Oh damn, what have I done? Do I even need to do headlands on here? There's a fence down the bottom, so yeah. Field for headlands, we'll do. Yeah, we'll do 4. I think that's 4 meter working with. Yeah, it's going to take a minute. Yeah, I think that's good to go. Generate course. It's going to take a minute. Oh, I didn't actually. Oh, crap. That one. I'm down rows first. There we go. Oh, really? The other side of the... Why does it always do that to me? I'm here. Yeah, it does have sun hat. Beautiful. And go. Alright, be off with you, Squeaky. Jump on this thing and get that up on the trailer and go over to this Steiger. I'll leave that as is. I don't think I'm going to need that tractor at all for anything, so... Alright, fire this up and go through and fix everything, basically. Stop driver, that one, that one. I am sat with my leg tucked under me, so this is going to be unceremonious. Ah, the pain. Oh, you guys know where I'm going from on that one, no doubt. Alright, we'll start on the headlands, fixing that up. Drop that down. So this is the seeder that's on the mod hub where you can put the tramline thing on it. I don't know anything about that, don't understand it, so well, I'm not bothering with it. I don't see the point personally. I used to be all about the tramline stuff. It does look cool in fields, but why bother? Why? Courseplay ain't gonna follow it. God, what a mess. I wonder why it kept on skipping stuff like that. That is so frustrating. There's times where it's a case of, do you just leave it, or do you let it carry on and then fix it after? Times like this, it's a case of, I probably should have fixed it in hindsight. Like around the headland edges, it doesn't bother me too much. In the middle of the field, oh... It could be just the fact that it didn't take out all of the lime, and it is actually planted underneath there. It's hard to tell, but I'd rather just make sure. It's going to be the first new crop of the save, so I want it to be a decent one. I want to get our money in. But the aim will be to get animals sooner than later. We had sheep on this map, so once the crop and the grasses come up, I will get the sheep back. I don't know how many sheep we had. I forget, so I'll probably just get like 20 sheep or something, but I will be on that one again. And there's cows and stuff like that. I think we were getting lined up for them. Until we got corn to spare. That ain't happening. Unless we just fed them silage bales, but do I really want the silage bales kicking around? Not really. And we'd need a crap ton of them. So we'll see what we'll do as far as that one goes. Don't know why I'm so far away. This tractor actually is decent. It sounds good. And this thing has a huge silage blade you can get for it now, which is kind of cool. I hope it pushes snow. You guys can get where I'm going with that one. I haven't tried it yet. I need to load it into a map, just put down a crap ton of snow and see if it does work like I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Imagine if it pushes silage, it'll push snow around, which would be kind of cool. And this is another tractor where, obviously you probably wouldn't see this over here, not the rubber branding, but the smallest Steiger like this is, potentially you would. Like, I know the old Steigers are kicking around in the UK, and horsepower wise, it's not that big in the grand scheme of things. The Terra Track is actually way more horsepower than this thing. But I can't remember how much horse this is. I think it could be like 250. So yeah, physically it could be quite a big tractor for the horsepower size it is. But that's it. That's all it's got going for it. It's just such a nice tractor. There's room for improvement on it. Some of the textures. I put my phone on silent. Anyway. There's room for improvement on it, I think, at some spots, but it's an awesome machine. The interior was one thing I couldn't stand with the mud. Hopefully they've rectified that. It looked like someone had well, shit themselves inside the cab and it just went everywhere. It's what it generally looked like. I remember making the joke on that quite a few times. What's the... Oh, 6. Wow. Well, it's because it's lifted. Makes sense. Speed plant them. And I can't remember this tractor having the wide tyres on it. I remember it having the normal, smaller ones. But I don't remember it having the wide. I was to and froing with the idea of going with the wide, the ones that we have on it now, or the standard. But yeah, I think it just looks better with these ones, personally. And then I think you can double that up with duals. I'm surprised they haven't put the option of the big Midas tyres, the 1000 series on this. Unless they'd need to remake a rim and hub for that to work properly, but that'd be kind of cool to put on this. I don't think I ever would on this map by any means, but if I had it on an American map, sure. I know they probably won't, but it would be neat if they made this a proper Steiger variation of the tractor for the American guys. Because a lot of them probably recognize this thing. Kind of sucks it's in these colours. I won't be too surprised if someone does it. Depends how much of the text and the stuff is got normalized, like the hubs and stuff like that. That'll always probably show through more than likely because I think that's modeled. Okay, apparently we've got a couple of spots here and huge lines that it was missing when it had the working width completely incorrect. So we got to get them to... At least like I say, I've done a bit of farming. Well, fixing up course plays mistakes. And we'll get this going in the field for streaming. I'm going to leave that one. The only reason I say that, I want to see if it did actually plant underneath it. I got a hunch it actually did looking at it. So I probably didn't need to do that. But hey, safer than sorry. These spots, however, where it's lighter colour, it didn't. As this has the fertilizer on the back, which is awesome. It's, you can tell that it missed. Oh no, those just didn't take fertilizer. What? Alright, let's throw up the map. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to save that course too. I did get everything. Crap, it's just done that. And all of this. There. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm not going to waste seed and stuff. This cultivates as well, so it's going to be throwing down seed no matter what. I wonder why there's lines where it didn't want to fertilize. Oh, I bet it's where the grass is still. And I don't think this will take it out. Nope. No idea. Let Courseplay plow this field. Oh, was this grass? No, this was crop. So why is all of that not? Oh yeah, right there too. I see it. So basically, if I load this up, yep. It's getting close to that, I get that. Okay, yeah. Weird. Alrighty, the next field, which there's no sense even starting, is going to be field 42, and I need to even put line down on that one because I didn't do that yet. So we'll leave this here and quickly head over to this, because I've never seen this cultivator actually work, and I want to see how it works. It's a shame it's got all the German lettering on it. I don't care for that personally, but this mod's good. Beggars can't be choosers, and this thing just looks sick behind it. It really does. So we'll probably get this for the thumbnail for the stream. That's also missing quite a lot as well, like it was... Well, hang on. This video's going to go over, but what's the working with for that thing? 4 meters. It says it's 4 meters. Maybe if I put that to 3.9 it would have not done that. That's almost tempting actually. Okay. Yep. Stop driver. Generate course. Bump it to 3.8. Now it's going to start me at the other end. You watch. Yep. Yeah, it did too. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Well, you guys don't need to watch this, so I will come back here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow for another video, and I will catch you guys next time as I find the buttons to hit to stop this recording. Catch you guys later. See ya.